Tips for Delivering an Effective Speech by Kiami Hepburn. Have you ever been scared to speak in front of a big group of people? This class has helped me overcome my fear of speaking in front of a group, whether big or small. In my public speaking class, we've learned much about everything from persuading people to giving them knowledge. According to most studies, people's number one fear is public speaking. Oh, excuse me. Number two is death. Death is number two. Does that sound right? That means to the average person, if you go to a funeral, you're better off in the casket than doing the eulogy. Garber, 2018. Does that make sense? If you know that your goal when speaking in public is to help people understand each other, like a talk instead of a performance, you can connect with your audience on a human level. Thanks to this class, I no longer fear making a speech because I know how to organize my speech, create a presentation, and keep my audience interested by having a good speech delivery. Organizing and outlining my speech. There are different ways to organize my speech so that everything is covered, and there are enough examples to back up my topic. This class has helped me understand that I like to write. If everything is going well, I can quickly move on to the next topic because I chronologically ordered my speech so I can follow it easily. This is my best style because I can read it word for word. It's still hard to talk from memory, so I need index cards with my speech written on them. I've learned to work on how loud I speak, stop at correct times, pause at correct times, and read at a reasonable speed, not too fast or too slow. It has been hard for me to not sound dull and boring. I know that I should practice with index cards 5 to 10 times before I do my video, and I need to also look people in the eyes. I'm still learning how to not use my index cards as a crutch. However, it is very difficult. Presentation slides. Presentation tools can help my audience understand what I'm saying. I can remember and retain what I'm saying and get more out of my speech. And it makes me look like a more trustworthy speaker. So I use slideshows to emphasize points in order to prevent misunderstandings. The purpose of my presentation is to enhance my audience's chances of remembering my presentation. A presentation is flawless when it incorporates data, visual aids, pictures, graphs, and whatever else you need your audience to know. I have also contemplated how much my presentation must account for proportion, tone, and scale. This guarantees an attractive appearance that compels the audience to examine and read rapidly. Delivery. Because your audience will understand you better and perceive you as organized, you will gain more credibility as a speaker if you are organized, assuming you also have credible information and acceptable delivery. Schlagel, 2013, Sharp and McClung, 1966. I have learned lots of useful advice through my public speaking class that will allow me to continue to improve when I need to give a speech and even with work. Speaking to children's parents at my job as a teacher has been my weak spot, but I'm gaining more confidence and getting better each day. What to do when delivering a speech? Work on eye contact. Stay still. If you have to walk slowly and pause. I have learned to stop fidgeting when giving a speech. I've noticed that I often use and yeah as I vocalize pause, also known as a filler. It's getting easier for me not to use vocalized pauses. I've learned lots of useful advice in my public speaking class that will allow me to continue to improve when I need to give a speech and even with work. At the end of this class, I improved with a good delivery, a useful presentation with slides, and an outline of my speech. I think these 3 main points will continue to help me in the future to have a successful speech that my audience can understand. Thank you.